Okay, fine. You should be able to.
It's the 22nd of July, Rabbi Furst, Havos Halavovos. Are you on?
Okay, go ahead, man. Continue on.
Okay, v'achar yishtadel hosif al ma sheyesh b'chilato. Okay, so then afterwards he should try to add to his bichalto,
Mashesh, Mashesh b'yichalta, that which was in his ability.
in his ability. Okay,
Right.
very good.
He should,
Yeah, sorry.
he should first become habitual in doing something, then reinforce it, and then he should become quick and enthusiastic about doing it until it becomes second nature, right? Until it becomes second nature for him. Then, once he's done that, then he can now start to make additional things in terms of his devoted to Hashem, which are still within his capabilities.
Uh-huh. Very good. Yeah, this next part is what I was concerned about. Okay, v'yaleh elav b'makshvoto, and then it will go up to his mind, probably to his thinking, actually. Because I remember even when I was a kid in a conservative synagogue, the rabbi said you never pray by rote. You always have to think about what you're saying. So I guess this is what he's saying now.
Right now, right. So
Okay.
this is now a change, because once he's done these previous introductory stages of making it a habit, second nature, and routine and reinforcing it, then at that point he can now start to look for branching out into new and unexplored and untaught to be part of his avoda. He can now try and branch out to find new and discover new ways of serving Hashem. The Iksof Beliboy, he should now start to think deeply, to think about. So you should ask Hashem, and you should ask from Hashem La'ozo to help him. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so that's right. Vayishal mehakel lezro ula'atzmo al yoter mima sheyesh b'chilato. So you should ask Hashem, like you said, to help him and to, I guess, give him strength. B'chilato min hayidi'ah v'hamaseh b'lev umatzvun apun ne'eman. And that he should go beyond his capacity with knowledge and action.
Right. So this is probably one of the most significant things in this Heshbon and Hanefesh, that a person, once he's established a certain plateau of behavior in serving Kadosh Baruch Hu, he should now not be satisfied with that. That's just the beginning. Once a person has established for him certain routine behaviors, and those behaviors have now become second nature to him, now is the opportunity. He can now start to branch out and expand and look for new and more difficult ways of serving Kadosh Baruch Hu, even those things which are beyond his natural capabilities. And that's where the prayer comes in. That's where a person's aspirations come in. That's where a person's relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu comes in. And the Kadosh Baruch Hu being the Kol Yoichel, everything is possible for Hashem. And if we tap into that, then there's really nothing beyond our own capabilities that we can achieve. It's just that we have to be able to ask for it properly, right? Mitzapu Ne'eman, in a truthful manner. He should desire these things for himself in a truthful manner, meaning he shouldn't be doing it shalom l'shem shemaim. He should be doing it because he wants to serve the Kadosh Baruch Hu in newer and better ways, and not because of any kina, jealousy he may have, taiva, any desires he may have, or covered he may have, any type of prestige he might want to get. No, he wants to serve the Kadosh Baruch Hu simply because he's using his maximum efforts to serve the Kadosh Baruch Hu now, and he wants to expand in newer and better ways of serving Hashem, even beyond his basic capabilities. And therefore, he now asks from Hashem to give him that extra siyata d'shmaya, which he can now go beyond his innate capabilities.
Okay. Ukashe yatmid al zeh yamtzi lo habarei b'kashotav. Oh, so if he pursues this, persists in this, Hashem will grant to him his requests.
Oh, so
yeah.
he's giving you a promise here. When a person's going to do this, he's going to ask of Hashem for even more than he's innately capable and able to do on his own. Hashem will, in fact, give him the answer to his requests. And will be able to achieve even more than he ever thought possible.
Okay. And then after that, Vayiftach lo sha'arei yedi ato, and he will open for him the gates of his knowledge for him. Very good.
Right, Hashem is going to show him how, in fact, he can serve the Kadosh Baruch Hu in newer and better and more expansive ways.
Wow. Okay, and then the Yechazek Sichlo V'avarav La'amod b'mitzvotav. Oh, so then he will strengthen his intelligence and
That's good, right?
okay, and his limbs, so that he can fulfill his commandments. Wow.
Right.
Okay.
So Hashem's going to give him that intelligence. He's going to give him that physical strength and stamina necessary to do these new and unexplored vistas of serving Hashem.
Okay. And let's say Shelamala Mikalto Madrega Achar Madrega. Okay, so he'll be able to do what's beyond, above his capability, and go step by step or level by level.
Very good.
Okay, Commotion Mars, it says. This looks like a pasuk from Yeshayahu. Ani Hashem Elokecha mitlamedecha leho'il madrichecha v'derech telech. So it translates, let's say, I am Hashem, your God, who instructs you for your own benefit, who guides you in the way that you should go.
That's right. That's part of HaKadosh Baruch Hu's desire, so to speak. That Hashem wants that we should be desirous of serving him in greater and new and more unique, different ways. Okay, good.
So Hashem instructs.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, we shouldn't be surprised about that. Um, it's really, I think, included in what we say in the Birkas Torah, right? We say as part of our Birkas Torah
Oh yeah.
that we ask that Hashem should Sheker Hashem b'mitzvah tzivanu lasok b'divrei Torah, and wherever no Hashem Elokeinu es divrei sorosech b'finu v'fi am kebeis Hashem niye nachnu v'tzetzeinu v'tzetzei am kebeis Hashem kulanu yodei nishemecha lamdei sorosech lishma Murkata Hashem halom made Torah l'mo Yisrael. Hashem is the one who teaches Torah to the Jewish people, right? So with Hashem being the teacher, so we can certainly hope and ask for a lot more Siyata D'Shmaya in learning and fulfilling his Torah.
Okay. Let's see. The Hadimyon bazeh b'melachot v'halimud. Okay, so this Dimyon is an example of this, I guess.
Very good. That's what it means. Exactly.
Melachot. Melachot.
That we see, right? Ki haloi made malacha, right? B'tchilosa yasa malechekecha kifi vinosai. And a person, let's say he's going to learn, he's applying this to the simple case of a person, let's say he wants to learn a trade, he wants to learn a craft.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he learns this Hatchala Yaaseh Machalakecha Gefivina, according to his intelligence, Upachot Mima Shebichalto, and what specifically what he wants to do, I guess.
Yeah, what's within his ability. Meaning, when a person begins to start to learn something new, some kind of a trade, a craft, any type of a area of knowledge and activity. So it always starts out that it's broken down into the things he can do are based upon his understanding and in relationship to his capabilities, right?
Uh-huh.
I have a friend. He trained to be a master carpenter. So when you're trained to be a carpenter, so they start you up as an apprentice, right?
Right.
For example, and the first thing the apprentice does. Any idea what the first thing the apprentice does?
Probably gets the carpenter his tools.
Oh, well, that's a later stage.
Oh, that's even later. Wow.
The first,
Maybe he learns what the tools are.
not even before that.
Oh, wow.
The first tool he gets is a broom. First tool he gets is a broom.
Wow.
And what's the broom for? Because the broom, his first job as an apprentice is to sweep up after the day's work, to sweep up the floor of the workshop. And
Ah,
and then from that point he starts learning about all the different types of pieces of wood he swept up. These are sticks, these are shavings, and they teach him this is what you're going to do with this is what you're going to do with that. Right? You're a carpenter. You don't throw wood away. Carpenters do not throw wood away. Right? Carpenters use every piece of wood they have their hands on. And it's like that with most areas of endeavor too. I remember I used to know a person who was a master chef. Right? A master chef. He once told me he had his own restaurant, and he told me he knows how much money he's making based on what he sees in the garbage can in the kitchen. He knows if he's making or losing money depending on what the chefs are throwing out or not throwing out. So
wow.
also, the apprentice for the carpenter example, they give him a broom and they tell him to sweep up the floor, and then they start teaching him about different pieces of wood before he even gets to handle a hammer, before he even knows what a hammer is all about. Right? First thing they teach him about wood. Right? And once he starts understanding about wood, they teach him, well, this piece of wood has this kind of grain, and this kind of wood has that kind of grain. And in this piece of wood, you see that there's a knot in that piece of wood. And they tell him what's a knot, and they tell him, why is this on the floor? Why did they throw that out? Right? And that's to learn all about wood before he even touches a tool. But as he gets older and older and more experienced, they break him in.
Hmm.
And that's the way it is with most areas of endeavor. It's no different than serving Hashem as well.
Hmm. Okay,
Okay, let's
very good.
continue.
וכאשר תתחזק בינתי ויתמיד עליך, יורהו הבורא שורשי המלאכה כלליך. Okay, so this is, and I guess when he strengthens his understanding and capable of it, Yoreh Hashem Shorshay Hamalacha Klala. Hashem enlightens him.
That yeah, that the
Or
that
makes him
the
grow stronger. Huh.
right when he becomes his understanding stronger, and he Yasmi Dalahi, he reinforces it. Yuru Habore Sharshe Malacha, Kadosh Baruch Hu will now reveal to him the the foundations of the work, Mikolaha, and its generalities. V'yeled mehem told us, and from there now new branches of endeavor can occur.
Ah,
And
wow.
a person can start becoming creative only after he's mastered the basics of the in this case of the malacha. Well, once he's mastered the basics and understands the foundations and the principles, then he can start applying those principles to new and unknown areas of endeavor and accomplishment.
Wow. Okay. V'chein b'limud kival chochmat hashiur lo yuchal l'lamed tamido hashiur hamachshavi b'tchila inyano. Okay, so this is also true in studies, I guess, that the master of wisdom of this shiur, come on,
That,
of this studies, I guess,
yeah,
will not be able to teach his student the the thoughts of this study uh, when he first begins.
right. That likewise with limud, ki bal hachokmas hashur, the person who's giving over the lesson, lo yocho lo mot hamidav shiur hamachshavi b'tchilas inyanov. The person who's giving over the topic to teach the topic, the lesson, he's not able to teach those students the lesson from the way they think at the beginning, right?
Right.
They're too inexperienced to absorb everything all at once at the same time.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm just thinking back in my high school career a little bit, where
Right.
sometimes a teacher um, will talk about um, where he is going in his teaching for us, so that we know sort of what to expect, um, even though he goes back and like you said, teaches us from the very beginning of our studies. So I guess it's to create excitement in one's thinking. Hmm.
Yeah, it's sort of it's helpful if a person has an expectation of where the lesson's going. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, it's funny. We had a rabbi in Highland Park who sort of did the same thing. He started off his sermons by telling him, by telling us, I should say, what to expect, and then he goes back and starts at the beginning to and builds up to where he's going to get to. Okay, so
Good.
aval v'lamedo toashi or ha murgash mitzuyar bitzurot harishumot. Okay, but rather he teaches it this lesson that is or gosh, I guess understandable, so that it can form an image in his mind. I guess form, yeah, an image. Bitzurot harishumot. Okay. Kasher sidero to ankli sad b'sifro shechibor b'sha'ah. Okay. And that misader, sider, he arranges it by what's ukli das.
Ledas.
Hold it. That must be Euclid. Must be a high level of geometry, huh? Wow.
Right, could be.
Right.
Could be. Is that how they define it in your safer there, man?
Just says as arranged by Euclid. I'm not sure who he was. Obviously, must have been a great mathematician.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
In his collection on this lesson. Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. Kishayavin oto tamid hetev. And when the student knows or learns this well, understands it. Oh, 1 second, please. Oh, no, that's not for me. Okay. Okay. So when he understands it well, v'yachpotz la'amod al toldotav v'alut v'haritzut. So let's see what this is. V'yachpotz. And he'll make an effort to establish, I guess, his Tamodav.
So that he will
Make an effort. Okay.
and he'll teach him properly. Also a Talmud, when it turns out that the Talmud is learning well, Yachpetz Omed al Todos. So there's therefore desire. Omed al Todos. He'll want to establish these offshoots, these new ways of thinking, and you want to um, put in proper effort and have enthusiasm.
Oh, okay. Haritzut. Okay. Yorei huabo rei hashior amakshvi. And the Ore, Hashem, the creator, enlightens this the thoughts of this lesson. Okay. And vayitakein klal mada. And he fixes the general his general knowledge, I guess. Vayitakein klal madao.
That he'll Yiru Haboire Ashir Makshavot Yitakin Kol Ma'ado. And the Akash Baruch will show to him the lessons which he has to have in his mind, the Takin Klal Modo, and it will therefore reinforce his general knowledge.
Okay. Vayuchal l'hotzi mimenu tzurot muflaot umelacha daka. You'll be able to bring out of him these wonderful images and melachat daka and the specific melacha, we'll call it studies, be the specific studies. Kimat shetidmeh l'nevuah haba me'et halokim. And it almost is an image l'nevuah haba of the knowledge to come from given by Hashem, made from Hashem. Wow. Well, if I knew all this, maybe I would have done better in school.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably true. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that therefore, see, even in secular areas, Hashem is behind the person who wants to try and improve and expand his horizons and topic of knowledge he may be involved with.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So let's see. It says V'chein b'sha'ar hachamot ki hatamid yimsa b'libo. Okay, and so in the rest of his knowledge, the student will yimsa b'libo will find it in his heart, I guess. Kashehu mishtadel b'chachma, when he tries with his wisdom, koach elyoni ruchani, the power of his spiritual, I guess, elevation, elyoni.
Yeah, that's right. Good.
Okay. Aim b'koach adam lobo, but a man cannot give this to him. Lazel amru rabotenu, as our rabbis of old say. This is from Baba Batra, apparently. Hacham adif minavi. But true wisdom is I'm just reading the translation, is a spirit in man. V'amar Elihu. Oh, and Elihu said, this is from Eov, Achein ruach hi be'enosh. Said that this the ruach, the breath of Hashem that makes him understand. Wow, that's from Eov. There's another pasuk in Mishlei, Ner Hashem Hachmat Adam, which is similar to this actually. So the light of Hashem is like the knowledge of man. Wow, that's from Mishlei. This is from Eov. Okay, a little bit further.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, v'al ha'kasha hazot ra'oi lecha achi shetavin ki rov ha'inyan ha'mechuvan b'mitzvot shehem begufim uva'avarim. Okay, and so this is an example. Achi, my brother, that you should understand that the main goal or the main matter of this these precepts, okay, are let's see, Shehem, that they are of the body and the limbs, Shehula ha'ir al hamitzvot. Oh, to enlighten us, I guess, or to raise us up for the mitzvot, asher tiyena bilvavot uba mitzpunin, that are in our hearts, and matzpunim, he says inner lives. Okay. Mipnei shalehem mishan havodah v'hein shoresh haTorah. Oh, okay. So they are the mishan. Maybe that's foundation of our service, and the root of the Torah. Okay, Kamosha Katuv, that is written, and this is from Devarim, Et Hashem Elokecha Tira Oto Ta'avod. Okay, so be in awe of Hashem your God and worship only him. Okay, and another quote from Devarim, Ki karov elecha hadavar me'od beficha uvilvavecha lasoto. Okay, so this is let's see, ki karov, be close. It's something that's close to you, very close to you, in your mouth, beficha, and in your heart, that you can do. Oh. Wow. Okay, and V'amar, and another pasuk from Devarim, Ma Hashem Elokecha shoel me'imcha ki im liyira et Hashem Elokecha. Okay, so what does Hashem ask from you? Im liyira, that you should have fear, I guess, of Hashem your God.
Right, that's right.
Wow. Well, I guess if you have fear of Hashem, you'll certainly work on fulfilling his commandments.
Yeah, that's the key. He starts off with Ave within a person's heart, so to speak.
That's what it says in the Shema. We call me Odecha, we call Nafshecha, we call Levavcha, we call Nafshecha, we call me Odecha. Right, in your heart. In your soul, and in your might, your power.
That's right.
Wow. Okay, so let's see. Umipnei shehayad ze lemala mikoach ha'adam.
It's really
Because this is
it's really above the abilities of a person.
Oh, it's above what okay, of the koach of the human, of the power of the human being. Wow. V'lo yitakein lo ad sheyipared merov ta'votav habahamiot. Okay. And it's not able to attain, I guess, for him, unless he separates many of the taivas, desires, the animalistic, habahamiot, the animalistic behaviors. Wow. Vayikriach tavato, that controls his nature. Vayikshur tenuato, and ties up his motions, I guess. Wow.
Yeah, for his behavior. Yeah.
Okay. Haviroto abore begufo, and Hashem uh, has let's see, Vid bound his body, I guess.
Well,
Uh,
that's the,
Avad is ovate is to work. So I guess to cause him to pursue him, that Hashem causes him to pursue in his body and his limbs. B'ma sheyesh b'chalato. That's according to his ability.
that's right. What is with his ability?
Okay. Ad sheyekal alav la'amod bahem, so that it will become for him easier to serve Hashem, I guess, bahem, or to do them, maybe.
Right.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty heavy. Huh.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Okay, look, maybe it's good I'd like to review this tomorrow. Let's stop here and we'll continue with the Mishnah Berurah shortly. And we'll continue this piece tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem, okay?
Very good. Yeshkayak. Thank you so much, Rabbi Furst.
Okay, good. We'll be seeing you soon. Thank you. Shikoyach. Yeah, very good. Thank you.